Hello, this is Curtis Gardner, reporting live from Pulaski, Tennessee on this Sunday evening. I just want to say welcome to the Lyrical Poet Podcast, and today is a very special, um, I guess you would say a PSA, if you will. I think we've all been watching the news and we've seen the whole situation with Ferguson, Illinois, not Illinois, but Missouri, with Mike Brown and his fatal killing by the police. First off, well, before I really get into it, I just want to say all my condolences go to that family. Um, I wouldn't even know what to even feel because that's a very tragic situation. But I want to talk about, not just the police brutality, but just us as people. First off, police brutality, nothing new. We've been dealing with it for years, and to some degree, when we have that reaction, well, here we go again. Well, you know, this is a new generation and a younger generation, and while the um, the act may be old as far as it's not the first time we're dealing with a younger generation, and they're experiencing a lot of these things that used to go on back in the day all the time. So you look at a Trayvon Martin, Mike Brown, what's the other guy? I think of Eric Turner, um, and others all across the nation who dealt with police brutality, um, whether they were brutally beat or brutally killed. And this younger generation, this is their civil rights movement. This is the time where us as people, you know we need to know how to handle these situations in a in a way that we can have our voice be heard and actually have real results and real action take place. You know, um, back in the day with the civil rights movement with Martin Luther King and countless others who walked and marched for freedom of rights. They laid the foundation. Now we live in an era, or not say era, but in a new time where yes, we do have a lot more freedom than than before, but now we're dealing with new in a way old new or new old acts of discrimination. So when you have these type of situations, like I say, we have to be able to come together as people and really know how to handle these types of incidences. So let's talk about us and and what we can do. Protesting. That's pretty much a no-brainer. We need to be, for those who are out in Ferguson and anywhere else, if you feel the need to protest against, you know, not just Mike Brown, but if you know of other people who have been dealt with police brutality or racial profiling of any kind, it needs to be protested in a peaceful manner and addressed in an effective manner that's non-violent. What people gotta understand is, there are kids and there is a youth that needs to be protected. you know, um, Unfortunately, you have people who are all for the cause and they really want change and really want it. But then you have other people who, you know, for lack of better terms, take advantage of the situation and do I guess what you would say do irrational things and act out, use these type of situations to act out and do bad behavior. Granted, there are people who, with people say looting, I'm sure there were people who were just wanting, who they did what they did because they felt like they want to help people. But then there are people who maybe just took advantage of the situation just to get what they want, and those that right there can't be tolerated. Stuff like that we can police our own. We can we don't need the police for that. If we can address those, few people, maybe, who knows, maybe some of the stuff doesn't happen. But my opinion, it probably would have happened anyway. If you looked online, whether it be live, I guess we would say podcasting, or look at your social media feeds, Twitter, Facebook, or just on the news. In Ferguson, they were all out military assault, like this was Syria or Afghanistan or Iraq, and tear gas being thrown and things of that nature. I'm pretty sure people felt intimidated and probably scared, and some probably feared their lives, even if they weren't doing anything at all. So, with that type of fear comes, I guess an unwanted or unwarranted reaction to do something that, normally they probably wouldn't do. So, in these type of scenarios, we have to be able to, you know, we want to stand our ground and protest, but we have to, you know, be aware of these situations and try our best to do, um, be as peaceful as possible. In these types of situations, sometimes it doesn't, and hopefully, as time passes, and the legal process kind of gets more, things kind of lead towards a trial or towards or anything of that sort. Hopefully things can calm down and things can, to some degree, in that community, get back to normal. Um, at the end of the day, people have to realize, this is a community of people that, they live there, they go to school there, and while you want to feel, angry and feel hurt, people have to remember, you do live here, so you don't want to damage property or do anything unnecessary that may cost you in the long run. People want kids to be able to play safe in their communities, and go to school and do the normal things that they enjoy doing. You never want to take that away from a child, and so hopefully, in in the future we can recognize these things. Furthermore, the whole Ferguson, situation kind of sparked a chain reaction. You got different places, LA and in New York, these other places are, hearing about somebody being brutally beaten or shot or killed, and kind of a chain reaction, and it kind of makes you wonder, what's going on. And regardless of the community that you're in, we all can come together in our individual places, churches especially, and just pray. I think that's the biggest thing I want anybody to get out of this video, is just pray. Prayer, mass prayer. When people can come together and really just magnify the name of the Lord, and just, like I say, just pray. Let everything loose. Chains can be broken. Cages can be rattled through prayer. Change will come and can come because of prayer. And hopefully people, all around are praying and really asking the Lord for, deliverance of these this type of evil. So this is my Lyrical Poet podcast, video podcast. YouTube is Lyrical Poet, I think 1810 or something. No, that's not it. But I'll just put it down there when I post the video, and you'll see. And this isn't the first video. Well, is the first video, but it will not be the last. I'll be talking about other topics. The Ferguson has been on my mind for a while now. I haven't even posted anything on Facebook except for one post. So I really wanted to talk about it more in depth, and you will be getting more, whether it be music, fashion, politics, just random things that are on my mind. And anybody that wants the feedback, they can leave a comment, or if they want to do a video response and tag it, they can do that too. It's been nice talking to everybody, and just on this Sunday night, God bless, Godspeed. I'm out. Thank you.